So as a leader, one thing we can never avoid is conflict resolution. First, it's important to say that conflicts happen. It's natural for any workplace. And actually, conflicts are not always a bad thing. Actually, if handled the right way, conflicts can actually be the catalyst for growth and success. And I think we should see conflict resolution as something that can become a superpower. First, conflict resolution can improve problem solving. Conflicts tend to make us think outside the box, and diverse opinion can actually create creative solutions to problems. Conflicts are also a superpower because they can actually improve relationships. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but well-handled conflicts can help strengthen relationships, and it can actually help build trust. Conflicts are also a superpower because they can also spark innovation. When different ideas collide, sometimes they spark, and you find new innovative solutions. So overall, conflicts can be a superpower for a company, but they need to be well handled. They need to be managed, and they need to be resolved. Otherwise, conflicts are quite dangerous. But how do we resolve conflicts as leaders? What's our role and how do we do it? So the first step is always the same, and the most important one, which is to just acknowledge that there's a conflict. Ignoring or pretending that there is no problem doesn't help anything, and over time, it will make things worse. The second thing we need to do when we face a conflict as a leader is to stay cool. And it's important to also hear everyone and understand all perspectives. And once we've done that, it's important to help the team or the people involved in the conflict to find a common ground, to find shared goals and areas where everyone can agree. And personally, I also like to remind everyone that usually everyone comes from a good place, that people don't have ill intent or bad intent. So once we found a common ground and once we've identified some shared goals, it's important to find a way forward. And it's important to bring everyone on board when we do that. And it's important to encourage people to be open and honest when they talk about finding that solution that everyone can live with. And finally, as a leader, once the solution is found, it's important to implement it as agreed upon. And as leaders, it's important for us to observe the progress and to learn from the situation and to talk about it positively so that everyone sees that conflict can happen, but they can also be resolved. Because as leaders, it is our responsibility to manage those conflicts and help our teams resolve them. Conflict resolution can be challenging, but we have to embrace those challenges and see those challenges as opportunities for growth, for innovation, and for building stronger relationships.